It's been a few days. Ban on flying objects should be over by now. Let's head over to the Palais Mermonia to see how Kakuku's doing. Is that good news or bad news, though?
Sorry, I did everything within my power. But...
Wait, so that's all you've been up to this whole time? Get out of here! Huh? Okay, so good mornings aside, please tell Paimon there's been some other progress, too.
Of course. That's why I'm here. Kakuku's not the only one that Mr. Ridesley's been getting to talk.
It was nothing. These guys weren't exactly tough.
So, what's the deal?
After racking their brains, they remembered he was dressed in the manner of the Children of Echoes and carrying a box. Plus, the description matches the one the gun was found in. All in all, perhaps seeing that they were dressed as merchants, the smugglers were very cautious though. They didn't tell him, but all this happened before I crossed paths with them. I happened to notice them as they were preparing to set sail. I thought they looked shady, so I snuck aboard, and ended up being carried along all the way to Fontaine.
Boss, do we know if those Fontainians will even like this stuff? What if we can't shift it?
And that's why we call you a rookie. It's all supply and demand, kid.
That's right. So stop giving the boss trouble, rookie.
Are they merchants? Have they come to Fontaine to do business? Scarred face. Calloused hands. On closer inspection, the fabric looks worn at the... Could he have previously been a warrior? Something feels off. I'd better
Nice thinking, boss. This tourist tub's been fast going and smooth sailing. Plus, no one's been asking us what we're up to.
That goes without saying. Big cargo ship would have been too slow, whereas the smaller ones would have been faster but way too bumpy. If we ended up damaging the goods by accident, all these months spent grafting away would have gone up in smoke.
Seriously? But there's hardly anything here. Would it really have taken them months to prepare? And why would they need to transport it with such care? Could they be secretly smuggling precious items out of Natlan? I'll need to find a way to get to the bottom of this. Let's go hear what these criminals have to say for themselves. Sure enough, there are relics inside the box. It's illegal to smuggle such items outside Natlan.
Hey, why the long face? You're abroad on business, and you get to do some sightseeing while you're at it. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. You better cheer up if you know what's good for you.
I guess you're right. I was just worried I might have messed up with the packing, or that something's gonna go wrong along the way.
Oh, pull yourself together. Tons of foreign tourists come traveling to Fontaine. I bet their luggage is full of all kinds of weird stuff. If someone insists on checking it all, just show them the purchase order we had drawn up. Those Fontainians can't get enough of their legalese, so I've heard. They can look all they want.
Aha. So their aim is to smuggle in contraband after all. Looks like I've gathered enough intel about the smugglers and their contraband. Time to inform port security. So anyway, that was when I went and told the Fontainian guards about my suspicions. After an investigation and a chase, they finally apprehended them and sent them on their way.
Well, guess they're headed exactly where they should be.
Thanks.
Based on your recollections just now,
I was completely focused on those smugglers at the time, so I wasn't really paying attention to other passersby.
Yeah, Kanish, you did great!
in other words, the person who brought the gun here, the one who lost it.
Oh dear!
Sounds like Mr. Kukuku wants to chime in.
He said this elusive individual.
It's a good observation, I quite agree. However, we still...
It certainly seems like the only question.
Has something sprung to mind?
I just remembered a film I watched.
Huh? Oh, wow!
Hold on, Just now, the traveler speculated that this box might have been... When they demand their ransom, the kidnappers tell...
That doesn't merely happen in fact, if anything...
Ooh. Wait. If the gun really was some... Does that mean they...
I agree. Selling off stolen goods is... Could we be dealing with the... And speaking of selling...
So, bottom line, this was an individual smuggle.
Exactly. And it was the location itself, the last thing they would have... Not only is the area now packed with tourists, but the Spina di Rasula...
That sounds like a...
Looks like your people, but...
How so?
Easy. The more routine we make, and timing-wise, all we need now...
Ah, so that... In that case, I'm delegating this to...
Or...
Is that real?
Well, looks...
You could always wait here...
Thanks, but no thanks.
I wasn't aware... Speaking of pets... Yep,
I believe that what Wriothesley is... Furthermore...
You're the best, bro. Oh, that really is good news! Travelers, should we...
I shall leave him in your capable... Indeed.
How?
What? What now?
Let's shake hands.
Fine by me.
Oh, nice.
Did you miss me, bro?
Hey, other granny. And hey, Paimon and Kanich. It's good to see.
Get it away! Get it away! Nice to meet you, bro. Who are you calling, bro?
If you've got the... Let's go find something to eat, while a How lives his best life.
Eva.
Huh?
Even hear yourself? Doesn't anyone want to hear how Kukuku got out of...
don't lose hope by the same standard.
Same standard?
That's right. You won't.
Where's that sorry? Also, there's.
Anyway,
Why you? Between the two, really? Wait, who are the other? The lost and found notice is up! Maybe we should go hang around the Palais Mermonia to see if anyone shows up to claim it. Huh, looks like there were quite a few others with the same idea.
Hello.
Have there been any development? Okay, well, the notice was only just
Special Patrol, open up!
Ah! Who's there? What's going?
I don't think that's who this is.
Hey, this isn't the time for silly jokes!
Good day, all.
What?
Oh,
One of his owners. But, bro, what are you doing?
I'm here to claim a lost item.
Is this the person you saw on the boat, Miss?
somehow, for starters, he just addressed us as Gramps and Grannies. And then,
Huh. Was there something wrong with my...
That's not door-knocking etiquette. That's the...
Oh. Sorry about that. I totally goofed that one up. Give me a moment. I'll go back.
so Roran, you said you were here to claim a lost item. What did you lose?
Yeah, so...
For real now? Oh, come on, bro. Auroran, be honest now. Were you the one
No, it...
who... So it...
Of course not. All right then. So here's what went down. This morning, Eve and I were playing rock, paper, scissors. Before long, he'd lost, as he usually does. When we got near the plaza, a man suddenly stopped us to ask for help. He said that he had... But apparently he...
You didn't manage to keep that pretense up for long.
It's fine. Yes. We were about to refuse.
Could it have been...
Oh, maybe he already...
No way. I'm...
Huh?
He's not going in.
keeping an eye on him. I like the sound of that.
In that case, let's time to catch them.
Wait a minute, I have a question first. Traveler, Paimon.
Oh, we're basically household names. But why do you ask?
Would that...
Remember when I said that this...
If so,
It suggests that there are plenty of However, I still suggest that the famous faces among us, meaning the Traveler and Kinich... Oh, and of course, we'll empty the box, give it to Auroran, and then he can claim... I'll follow to check if anyone is watching. I doubt anyone would recognize me anyway, so I shouldn't draw too much attention.
I think this plan is...
So I have...
Well, not exactly under...
Roger that.
No sign of any suspicious individuals around here. Auroran has entered the elevator as planned. I'll head over to the plaza now. Auroran's taking the elevator. I should take a different route to the plaza. Nothing suspicious going on here either. Strange. Maybe we're overthinking this?
Oh dear! Oh dear!
Stop with the pecking! Stop with the... Please, sir, I'm begging you, do me a favor.
Sorry, buddies. And I should warn you, he's not too...
What the... This thing has a...
Uh-oh. Kukuku's not too big on being called a thing either.
I'm sorry,
All right, Kukuku. That'll do for now.
Sure thing, bro.
Auroron actually looks pretty serious. Interesting.
You actually got it? Wow, didn't think it would be that easy.
Ah, excellent. Looks like sending...
After all...
So I got...
Huh?
This thing's pretty cool.
Please don't do this, my good sir. My master...
His life hangs in the balance?
If this means so...
Because I watched that film with you. You should drop the act.
You're probably right. But honestly, I don't know what else to say. Sorry, this is the most myself I can be. Is that enough?
Enough. More.
Who's this dude?
Just think of me as a staff member. Now, if you don't mind, I have some questions for this gentleman.
Oh, no.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, I mean...
I could do that.
I'm a collector of antiques. Nothing... As for the seller of this particular... We've had some prior... As long as I... Normally, that was not what he replied.
Well,
He insisted that... Of course it wasn't the discount that swung it.
Feeling
Feeling smart now.
No.
go on.
Where was I? And by a stroke of complete and utter coincidence,
I need you to clear something up for me. You haven't paid the seller yet, correct?
Well, to be honest, besides, this is a...
Fair. That makes sense. So, Mr.
Please.
All right, Mr.
What does he mean? Oh,
Shh, can't...
Owing to your suspected involvement, a trip to the Opera Epiclet,
Okay.
it's very simple. Just reach out to your seller in the same way as usual, arrange to... If we can catch the other party by doing this, you'll...
Oh, I see. I understand. You shall have my full and unadulterated...
Good. Don't break the law, and don't even think about making a run for it. The Palais... All right, take the box, but leave your ID and other documents behind. You can go now. As for you two, protocol dictates that I should take you...
Such a hassle.
See? Mr. Kukuku knows exact... So, I was thinking...
I understand, sir. Out of respect for the...
oh, I know. In that case,
Not exactly what... then it's settled. Boy, am I glad that's over.
Wesley's back! Judging by your expression...
It went smooth.
So basically, we hold off until Argento and the other party.
Patience will be...
I get that. It's like hunting. I'm just not sure the other party will take the bait so easily.
Well, on top of that, although... So, if you ask me, his every move is like a spin of the roulette wheel. Or maybe he'll cut his losses and vanish into thin air, and our efforts will have been in vain. At least Natlan will get the stolen relic back, so it won't have been for nothing.
In that case, let's hope his arrogance stays in play.
Everyone, I have just briefed the Marechaussee Phantom on the situation. As soon as there are any when that time comes, we will be relying on your help.
We'll be waiting for the good news.
is that? Our hero, the Traveler? And Paimon, too! Oh, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Mrs. Coiffier already told me you were the big boss here. But when I saw you just now, I forgot myself for a moment.
Technically speaking, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland doesn't even have a boss, does it? Isn't it the idea that everyone works together to make it as successful as possible, and then we all share the profits? But, wait a sec. Why are you here, Varesa?
Well, officially, I'm here to promote my brand. Not long ago, Mrs. Coiffier placed an order with me for her restaurant, as she often does. In her letter, she mentioned that showcasing my orchard's products at the festival would boost sales and help build my brand recognition. After talking it through with my parents, I decided to give it a shot. Now that I'm done with the restaurant's ingredient order, I plan to sell the rest of my fruit directly to guests to help quench their thirst, of course.
The thought of enjoying fresh fruit from Natland here in Fontaine does sound pretty appealing. But with this many customers, wouldn't it be exhausting to watch the stall all day?
Huh? Am I supposed to be watching the stall the whole time? There's an attraction over there called Movie Masterpieces, right? I heard some of the challenges are based on famous films. Some of those films have even been adapted into great comics. I'd love to go give it a try.
So, you're not doing any business at all?
Back in the Collective of Plenty, I'd just set up a sign with the fruit prices, place a weighing scale and a coin jar to one side, then let people pay on their own. When closing time came around, I'd wake up and check the accounts. Not a single Mora's ever gone missing.
To be fair, that does sound nice. People in the Collective of Plenty are a law-abiding bunch. No one would even think about taking something without paying. Makes sense that tending your stall wouldn't take too much effort. Fontainian customers are no doubt trustworthy too, but let's just say they're not used to self-service shopping. Plus, if you just leave the stall unattended as a Natlanese merchant, people here might think you're gone for good.
In that case, I'd better start acting the part. But I'll need to buy some things in the city before I officially open for business. I promised to bring back some Fontainian clockwork mecha for Kochi-san. Oh, and I also wanted to try a few rounds of movie masterpieces. After that, I should be able to focus on my business without getting distracted.
We might not be locals, but we've explored Fontaine quite a bit. We know our way around pretty well.
In that case, give me a moment to get some extra fruit, a price list, and my coin jar set up. I get to go shopping with the Traveler! Nice. Hello, boss. I'm from the Collective of Plenty. You might recall receiving a letter from us requesting you to design some components.
Wait a sec. Why does Ion-san need clockwork mecha?
Nothing like that. Our coach just wants to fine-tune her gym equipment so people can target different muscle groups more easily. She mentioned something about a rowing machine to focus on back muscles, as well as a pec deck and a leg press machine. The parts that connect the ropes and weight plates wear out easily, but they need to be strong. So Coach Ion-san thought she'd give Fontanian Clockwork Mecha a try.
It all sounds so technical. When did fitness turn into some kind of complex engineering problem?
To be honest, I don't really get all the details either. But if it works out, I'll be sure to train according to her revised method. And if it doesn't, we can always stick to the good old methods. If you're interested, I can show you a few beginner exercises the next time you drop by our tribe. You'll be able to smash the records without even breaking a sweat. I know it.
Paimon will pass on that one. She'll be rooting for you from the sidelines, though.
You can always try the equipment we keep for little Saurians, Paimon. As long as you start out with the super lightweights, you'll be fine. Weight training's for everyone, you know. As long as you put in the effort and keep it, anyone can develop rock-solid muscles.
No!
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Alright, time to show off how fast I can run. I'm gonna go have a black.
That's right. Last thing you'd want is to get too absorbed in having fun, then suddenly realize you're starving because you haven't eaten anything for hours. Funnily enough, Paimon can think of someone else with a bad habit of getting so into things that they forget to eat. No matter how busy you are, nothing's more important than staying well-fed, hydrated, and healthy.
No need to worry about me, guys. I do a lot of long-distance running, so I always make sure to bring some food and water with me. This time is no exception.
Woohoo! That was incredible! How was it? Did you get through all the levels?
It was amazing! Not only did I get a super high score, but I also checked up on every homage to the original films, and even recreated several iconic scenes starring comic book superheroes. I'll focus on doing business this time round, but if there's ever another event like this, please let me know as early as possible. I want in!
Yep. You know what? We should let you design the levels! I'm sure all the fans will be thrilled!
That would be great! Anyway, back to business. Time to focus on my fruit stall. I'm gonna make a name for my orchard in Fontaine.
Oh, your encouragement leaves Paimon feeling even more motivated than ever. But now they've got films to watch. Even the ones who used to cause trouble might settle down a bit, right? We have our very own animal-themed area, by the way. We call it Mellow Manor. Customers are calling it the most relaxing place in the park. Oh, you mean we could invite Sigewinne to be a consultant at Mellow Manor? Now that you mention it, that sounds like a great idea! Sigewinne's great at caring for people, and she's so warm and gentle. Looking after animals should be a piece of cake! Yeah, like someone who gives advice and tells the park staff how to do their jobs better. The workload won't be too heavy, but it's important work. Besides, you'll mostly be playing with the animals. With Sigewinne on board, Mellow Manor's gonna be even better than before! Paimon has a feeling our revenue's gonna shoot through the roof! Dehya? Paimon didn't expect to see you here either! Guess that's not scenery most Fontainians see every day, huh? Wait, aren't fight scenes supposed to be as realistic as possible? Surely the more punches that land, the better. You sure that's okay? guess. Wait, but Paimon hasn't seen Linny anywhere. All of them? That's some serious dedication right there. Paimon had no idea Linny was so into horror films. Well, that's a side of Linny we've never seen before. Don't even think about roping Paimon into this! Sounds like eclectic escapades would be more to your liking then. Want to give it a try? Is that really that entertaining? Still, if you're interested in the attraction, why not become a consultant? That way you'd get to see more of the visitors' reactions too! If we can get Linny on board, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland will be even more popular than it already is! Forget health issues, Paimon wouldn't be surprised if she could actually chat with the animals once she's done reading.
Oh, wait, head nurse, please don't go. Phew, boy, am I glad I caught up with you. One of the inmates has become obsessed with those magical mouse munchies from the animated films you've been showing them, and tried making some himself with 3 days' worth of welfare meals. He ended up giving himself food poisoning, with symptoms we've never even seen before. Please, we need your help.
Sigewinne sure has it tough. Not only does she have to worry about taking care of her patients, she also has to clean up after those troublemakers. Why don't we prepare something tasty for her? It might help lift her spirits.
Skyward! Scatter!
Useless.
Skyward! Scatter!
Finally done for the day.
Ah, they both sound delicious. But how come you seem so familiar with this bar when it's your first time here? Paimon's never even heard of the drinks you ordered us. Where do we begin? Literally everything that's happened has been pretty incredible, if you think about it. Huh? So we could become mercs too? That actually makes a lot of sense. When you think about it, it's not all that different from adventure commissions. Who knows? Maybe we'll find jobs where we can help a lot of people while also bringing in a nice chunk of Mora. Wouldn't hurt to build connections with Dehya's Eremite friends either, would it?